guys, my name is Desmond, also known as King Dessy Des. I am a CWP at Project Zazi. So CWP is a children's wellbeing practitioner. I'm a trainee at the moment, based down in Exeter, but originally obviously from Bristol. Project Zazi is a fantastic opportunity because I get to work with young people of a BME sort of background, black, Asian, multi-ethnic sort of backgrounds, sort of helping with their sort of low-level mental health, so things like anxiety and depression. So as part of Project Zazi, they've sort of asked me to do my sort of top five. So top five is normally, to me, would be my top five rappers. So it would be like B.I.G. or it would be Snoop, or it could be sort of somebody like Flavor Flav, whoever, with our sort of top five, Big Daddy Kane. So, so something that sort of brings sort of happiness and sort of joy to myself, during this sort of mad, crazy, unprecedented times of COVID-19. Yeah. So I thought, well, the thing that I really sort of enjoy is art. I really enjoy art. I try to buy several pieces each year, probably about 3 or 4. So the ones I enjoy, ones I like, hope they'll be value, I'm going to sort of show you then. So the first one I'm going to sort of start off with is this one here. Okay, so as you can sort of see, it's a bit of a trainer with a bumblebee on the top, and this was done by an artist called Chiyo. Huge mad love for this particular individual. As people know or don't know, I used to be a bit of a breakdancer back in the day, and I asked him, can you do something, I said, that represents me as sort of a b-boy. So this is like a shell toe with the b-boy on the top, the little b, his sort of signature tune, signature little character. And oh man, it's just brings me so much joy every time I sort of see it. So I thought I'd show you that one, and I kind of really like his sort of, I would say simple, but it's not simple, his sort of old school, new school caricatures and style comic book, mixed with a bit of Van Bode. Just dope, just amazing. Really enjoy that one. That's one that I enjoy. Next one I'm going to show you is anybody who's from Bristol and has been to sort of Stokes Croft would sort of recognise this next sort of picture. So this is it here. It's Breakdancing Jesus by Cosmo Sarson, and this was sort of done in the sort of area of Stokes Croft, but was unfortunately damaged or vandalized with blue paint. So as sort of tribute to that, he sort of did a limited edition sort of print with gold leaf on it. Really looks like one of my old school b-boy friends, Fei Long, from way back in the day. Fantastic b-boy, and it's just amazing sort of picture, as we know, during these sort of mad times of COVID-19, dance wherever you may be. Fantastic. So I really enjoy that one. Next one's a bit of a story. Bit of a story goes with it. So fortunately my mother passed away, and so has my brother, and I always wanted to name my daughter, should I ever have one, Tyrone, or something to do with Ty, because my brother's name was Tyrone. And anyway, I had a daughter, and I was saying to my wife, I'm gonna call it Ty something, and something to do with my mum as well, Sarah, Tyra. Yeah, fantastic. She was a bit unsure, Anyway, that night she had a dream. She said it was a really sort of weird dream. She said because she can remember this particular butterfly vividly on her pillow, and she needed to look it up and see what it was called. Anyway, she looked, and no word of a lie, it was called a Tyria. So, hey, so I now have a daughter called Tyra. And this next artwork, this particular one here. It's done by a Bristol artist called Jody, and you can sort of see the love heart and the butterfly inside of it. Looks very much like a tyria, and it's just symbolizes the love I have for my family, for my daughter, for my wife, and for everything that we've achieved together. So this picture means so much to me. So that's my painting number 3, a bit of artwork. Just reaching over, picking up the painting, just removing it out of the way while I go for the next one. So the next one is by an artist called Shepard Farley, and he sort of released some of the sort of infamous sort of pictures. Like, do you remember the Barack Obama called Hope? Well, he sort of released one when Donald Trump was trying to come into power, and this is it here. And during these times of sort of COVID-19, it really sort of applies to what's sort of happening now, you know, because his rhetoric was around sort of evil, it was around immigration and just all these sort of really backward sort of thinking policies, you know. Unfortunately, got him elected. But this thing here says, "We, the people, are greater than fear." So during this COVID-19, when you're seeing everybody pulling together for the older people, for the middle-aged people, for the youths, them, you know, everybody pulling together, trying to sort of get us through this time of just confusion and what the hell is happening in this world. So that's why I really enjoy this sort of picture, you know. And that leaves me with one more picture, guys. Thank you for being very patient with me. Very patient. The last picture I'm going to sort of show you really does mean a lot to me. It's a second in an edition. The first one unfortunately was stolen from an art gallery. So the artist sort of recreated it and did it again. But don't tell him, I think this one's better. And here it is here. It's me! Yeah, it's me. So this is done by an artist called Asa One, and what he does is he sort of uses the media, multimedia, art, graffiti art, newspapers, and he just sort of makes these really sort of wicked, amazing photos. He's done them of multiple sort of personalities and celebrities, and at the time when I was sort of doing my head spinning stuff, he wanted to sort of encapsulate me. Yeah, I was more than honoured, you know. Hell yeah. As I said, you know, but unfortunately during his exhibition, you know, somebody wanted to buy it, and he was like, well, unfortunately that's the only one I can't sell because it belongs to blah 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 blah, and it was stolen. Yeah, it just disappeared, and so he recreated it. But as I said, this one is much better, and I thought thank him. So this one here brings so much joy to me because, as I said, it's something he didn't have to do, and yeah, stands up on my wall now and brings me and the rest of the family happiness looking at me. So thank you for listening to me. You know, I'm a sort of a CWP wellbeing practitioner based at Project Zazi, and before I leave, I'd just like to say, look, you know, we all have to look after our own sort of mental health and stuff like that, you know, and one of the best things to sort of do is breathing techniques. Now I know what you're saying, breathing techniques, wah, but it really does help. I'll give you an example. When I was told many years ago about breathing techniques, I always thought it was a little bit hippie. You know what I mean? Breathing, what does that mean, you know? But it wasn't until I sort of got older and sort of realised that actually I'm watching boxing and they're doing breathing. Or they're doing martial arts. Or weightlifting. That's breathing, my friends. Breathing. Focus, dedicated breathing. So I'd like to just do a quick breathing thing with you, which is just going to be, we're going to do a 3, 4, 5. So 3, we're just going to breathe in for 3. We're going to hold for 4, and then release for 5. So we're just going to breathe in for 3, hold for 4, and release for 5. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Again. Breathe in. Hold. Release. Do that for 1 minute and you too can be as happy as me. Enjoy, guys. Thank you for your time.